at a weight of 120 pounds. The judges for this bout are Calvin Caldwell, Brian Pachillo, and Robert Madrigal. And a referee in charge when the bell sounds is Master Winston Matthews. Introducing first, fighting out of the Grand Victoria Casino Elgin blue corner. She stands in at 5 feet 5 inches tall, tipped the scales officially at 120 pounds. Professional record, 2 wins against 2 defeats. Representing Team Motion, and joining us from Salt Lake City, Utah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrea, the Killer Miller. And her adversary across the cage to my left, fighting out of the Mio Fight Gear red corner. She stands in at 5 feet 5 inches tall, official weight 120 pounds. Professional record, 3 wins against 3 defeats. Representing Team Curran and fighting out of Buffalo Grove, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a Bellator veteran, Felice, Little Bulldog Herrig. We are just about set for this matchup between 2 dynamic female fighters. Felice Herrig wearing the all red, wearing the black and white is Andrea Miller. Lisa, this one should be highly entertaining.
This is going to be an amazing fight. Like I said earlier, Andrea Miller, just accepted this fight just a week and a half ago. And she says she wants to stand and strike against her, but you know what? I'm not quite sure that's going to be the best bet for her.
Andrea Miller took this fight on a little over a week's notice, and Felice and Andrea Miller standing and trading the early going so far. Felice Herrig, as we mentioned, one of only 2 female fighters to be in a video game. Her and Michelle Gutierrez in Supremacy MMA, the video game. Not Gina Carano, not Cyborg Santos. Felice Herrig is the first of 2 women to be in a mixed martial arts video game. Supremacy MMA, the video game, hitting its doorsteps in the month of June.
And you know what? Just seeing those spots on Supremacy MMA, you know what? They're amazing. The likeness to Felice is just terrific. So, are you a big, video game player?
A little bit, and I'm certainly excited to play that one right now, though. If Felice Herrig, it has the back of Andrea Miller. Felice Herrig's been training under the tutelage of Jeff Curran, and with Team Curran, Jens Pulver's also there. Pat Curran, who's fighting for the Bellator Lightweight Championship in a couple of weeks. He is there as well. Bart Palashevsky, Jeff Curran. So that camp, again, there are a lot of seasoned fighters, and Felice Herrig's added to that long list of talented fighters with Team Curran, and she's grown a lot since her time in training with Jeff.
She really has. I mean, let's get for real. She really is a professional kickboxer, Muay Thai specialist. She's got her. She just took her down. Andrea Miller down right now, and I know Andrea Miller initially wanted to, stand up with her, but she said if she's going to take me down, I'll do everything I can to get through this fight.
Well, certainly right now it is Andrea Miller who needs to go ahead and find a way to get Felice Herrig off of her. Felice Herrig in side control. Felice Herrig started off, as you were talking about, as a kickboxer, Lisa, and she comes from a striking background,
yes.
But now she has mount. But she is really growing and focusing on her ground game and getting better at wrestling and also improving her jiu-jitsu, and it's playing a factor tonight.
I mean, she's actually been living at Team Curran's gym for the past 6 weeks now. She said, I don't go home. This is all I do. I eat and breathe MMA. And she's like, I really needed to work on my jiu-jitsu. I really needed to work on my ground game. And, she's showing us right now she's doing an excellent job.
Well, she has her hips. She's in full mount of Andrea Miller. And she's really looking outstanding. And talking with Felice in weeks prior to the fight, she's really looking forward to this fight. She lost to Barb Honchak in the month of January, so she's looking to redeem herself after that. And that was a highly contested split decision loss to Barbara Honchak. Some thought that Felice Herrig pulled out the win, but it didn't go in her favor, so she's anxious to prove that that was a small bump in the road, and right now she is opening up, and a nice job of teeing off and unloading and blasting away with some elbows on the side of the head of Andrea Miller.
Andrea Miller has absolutely no way to defend this at this point.
Beautiful elbows and shots being delivered by the little Bulldog here tonight before a capacity crowd at the Odeum in Villa Park. Andrea Miller still is not doing anything really, barely holding on. I give credit to Joel Smith, the matchmaker here, to find Felice an opponent because a lot of fighters didn't want to take on Felice Herrig.
And you can't blame them. I mean, the fact is Andrea Miller got into MMA initially back in 2006 when she was going through a divorce, and she said this was the best way to take out her frustration. Went through it in 2 months and said, you know what, now I want to compete.
Master Winston Matthews is on top of the action. He is moments away from stopping this fight. Felice Herrig looks impressive. Devastating elbows, and this one is over. Felice, the little Bulldog Herrig, finishes Andrea Miller by technical knockout, and what a win for the little Bulldog.